Real Estate Investing 2019. Home apartment selling and buying, rental, flipping and wholesaling houses, rehab for profit and property management business. Proven path to create your passive income with no money. Financial Freedom Strategies Book 1. Written by Financial Freedom Strategies. Narrated by Goettl. Introduction. Congratulations on downloading Real Estate Investing, Home Apartment Selling and Buying, Rental, Flipping and Wholesaling Houses, Rehab for Profit and Property Management Business, Proven Path to Create Your Passive Income with No Money, and thank you for doing so. Real estate is perhaps one of the oldest forms of investment, and with good reason, as it offers one of the most reliable returns on investment of any similar opportunity. The following chapters will discuss everything you need to know in order to get started investing in real estate with little or no money down. You will learn vital strategies when it comes to maximizing your borrowing position and finding the types of non-traditional loans the average person will likely never even hear about. With the money side of things taken care of, you will then learn about the best ways to find the types of quality properties you are looking for on the cheap. From there, you will find a variety of different investment strategies, starting with the ins and outs of the fix and flip. You will then learn about the strategy of getting renters to pay for an investment property, as well as property wholesaling if you don't like the idea of actually doing anything to the property you are purchasing, before turning around and making a profit. For those more interested in something a little less hands-on, you will also find more information on investing in real estate investment trusts. Finally, you will find plenty of tips for success, as well as mistakes to avoid to ensure you get started on the right foot. With so many choices out there when it comes to consuming this type of content, it is appreciated that you've chosen this one. Plenty of care and effort went into ensuring it contains as many interesting and useful tidbits as possible. Please enjoy. Chapter 1. Getting Started with No Money Down. There are 4 primary ways that real estate investors can make money on their investments. First and most reliably is what is known as appreciation. Appreciation is the process by which natural changes in the real estate market over time result in an increased value for a given property, irrespective of the actions taken by that property's owner. Appreciation can then be accelerated based on things like a shortage of property in a given area of changes and improvements that an owner makes to a property. While appreciation can amount to a significant return over time, you do not want to make investments that seem as though they would be a good idea based solely on what you expect to happen with its appreciation rates. Think of appreciation as the cherry on top of the real estate investment sundae. Instead, you are going to want to focus on generating a steady cash flow with the real estate that you purchase, which means actively doing something with the property that you purchase. First and foremost, it is important to understand that property doesn't need to just mean things like houses or condominiums. It also means things like car washes, storage units, even office buildings or hotels. Real estate investments are all around you. You just need to focus on seeing them in the right light. Furthermore, depending on the various types of real estate investments that you do end up moving forward on, you can then also count on further ancillary income based on things like vending machines or washers and dryers in apartment complexes or hotels. While this type of income is likely not going to be reliable enough to live off of, it will add up substantially over time. When it comes to planning out your real estate investment, it is important to keep in mind that there are plenty of different ways to pay for the properties you are thinking about purchasing, even if you don't have the cash or the credit score to go about it via the most traditional of means. If you plan on taking out a loan, then you're going to want to generate leverage, which in this case means using someone else's money to purchase the property at a price you can still make a profit on it. When it comes to successfully getting started with little or no money down, consider the following rules to ensure you get started off on the right foot. Be prepared to find the best deals. When it comes to getting started investing in real estate with little or no money down, it is important to understand that you're going to need to work twice as hard as investors who have more capital available from the start, because it is going to take far more effort in order for you to find one viable property. For example, if an investor is looking for a $100,000 property and has $30,000 to put down, they will have their pick of properties, assuming that amount is reasonable for the area they are considering, because they aren't looking for a great deal and they have the funds to easily procure a loan under most circumstances. Luckily, all that extra work comes with its own set of benefits as well. Specifically,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?